Okay, today we are bringing together the best of both worlds, a super moist banana bread and a rich fudgy chocolate cake to make the most delicious chocolate banana bread. It is so soft and tender, is bursting with both chocolate and banana flavor, and stays moist for days. So to start off, you want to preheat your oven to 160°C or 320°F with the fan turned on, also known as convection mode, and grease and line an 8x5 by 4.5 inch loaf tin. I like to lightly grease the tin before lining it so that the baking paper sticks better, and you just want to line the long edge with some of the baking paper hanging over the edge, which will make it easier to take the loaf out once it's baked. Now just set your baking tin aside for now, and next we're going to prepare our chocolate. So you're going to need 170 grams or 1 cup of chocolate chunks. Now you can use semi-sweet chocolate chips or drops as well, but I just love using a good quality dark chocolate block, which is around 50% dark chocolate so that it's not too bitter, and I just roughly chop that up into chunks. Set your chocolate aside for now, and next place 339 grams or 1.5 cups of ripe bananas in a bowl, which is about 3 large bananas, and using a potato masher or fork, mash it well until there are no large chunks remaining. Okay, now just set that aside for now, and next we're going to sift together our dry ingredients. So I've got 155 grams or 1.25 cups of plain all-purpose flour, 16 grams or 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and 32 grams or 1/3 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. I would recommend using Dutch processed cocoa powder if you can, and then you just want to whisk that together until everything is well combined. Okay, now just set that aside, and now we are on to the final part of this batter. So in a large bowl, combine 56 grams or 1/4 cup of room temperature unsalted butter, 150 grams or 3/4 of a cup of white granulated sugar, and 52 grams or 1/4 cup of unflavored vegetable oil. I use canola oil. And then using a hand or stand mixer on a medium-high speed, cream that for 2 minutes until it's light and fluffy. Next, add in 1 large room temperature egg and mix that in until it's well combined. Okay, now you want to add in the mashed bananas from earlier along with 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla and mix that in until it's well combined. Now once that's all nicely mixed in, you just want to get the rest of the batter off of your attachments because we're going to be doing the rest of the mixing by hand. So to finish off, add in your pre-sifted dry ingredients from earlier, as well as 130 grams or 3/4 of the chocolate. And using a spatula, you just want to gently fold that in until it's just combined. You don't want to overmix the batter, so only mix until everything is just combined and you can't see any more streaks of flour running through the batter. Okay, so that is our batter all done. It smells so good. And now you just want to evenly distribute it into our pre-prepared loaf tin. Now smooth out the top and then scatter the remaining 40 grams or 1/4 cup of chocolate on the top. Once that's done, drop your loaf tin lightly on the counter to remove any large air bubbles. And now this is going to go into the oven for 65 to 75 minutes or until a skewer or knife comes out mostly clean. So you may have some melted chocolate on your cake tester, but that's totally fine as long as there isn't any wet, uncooked batter. So my chocolate banana loaf is all done now. It smells divine. It's been cooling in the tin for about 10 minutes. And now I'm just taking it out of the loaf tin by lifting it up with the baking paper and then placing it onto a wire rack to cool. So you just want to let this cool for maybe about another half an hour or so. You don't need to let it completely cool, and then you can dig right in. This chocolate banana loaf is so rich and soft and moist. It has a wonderful banana flavor, and those little pieces of chocolate throughout the loaf make it so decadent to eat. It's so good. If you enjoy banana bread and you happen to love chocolate too, you are going to absolutely love this chocolate banana loaf. It's so good and just full of chocolate and banana flavor. And it really pays to use a good quality dark chocolate because those chunks of dark chocolate in there are honestly just taking this banana loaf to another level. So that is it, guys. If you do decide to give this chocolate banana loaf a go, then please do leave a review on my blog. It really helps my content out and I absolutely love hearing from you guys. I'll see you in the next video.